Mren Cathedral is one of the largest domed basilicas dating from the 7th century, and is an iconic example of the churches that once dotted the medieval landscapes of Armenia and Georgia. Located on a high plateau in modern-day Turkey, Mren is a magnificent structure with artistic details and inscriptions that are of considerable importance to scholars. Following a series of invasions in the 14th and 15th centuries, the cathedral was abandoned and has stood exposed to the elements for hundreds of years.
At this time, in the 7th century, the Byzantine emperor sought to consolidate the eastern frontier of his empire against the Persians, who were the threat to the east, and by the time the church was constructed in the 630s, against the emerging Arab conquests. So looking at the Church of Mren, its inscription, and the sculpture, we can learn a lot about this very dramatic moment in history. Mren is also important because of its architecture. It is perhaps the largest and most refined example of a 7th century cross-domed basilica of the Armenian tradition. So it's also important just as a work of architecture. The most important thing about this fresco program is that it is the largest surviving early medieval fresco program from Armenia, or from historical Armenia. And so it is incredibly important for understanding other, more fragmentary fresco programs that form part of the Armenian tradition.
WMF undertook its first official mission to Mren Cathedral in early June 2015. Although the cathedral is located in a militarized zone not open to the public, WMF's collaboration with the Turkish ministry allows for the work to be successfully executed. The project team conducted preliminary documentation and analysis of the cathedral and created an outline for an emergency conservation plan. Comprehensive laser scanning of the building and its surroundings was also carried out.
Mren Cathedral is in a very critical condition. The west wall wants to fall outward. The north wall wants to fall outward. Of course, the south wall already collapsed about in 2008. And if we don't take some type of action, if somebody doesn't take some type of action very soon, those walls will collapse.
In the coming months, the findings from the initial assessments, combined with 3D models generated from the laser scanning data, will be used to complete a full structural analysis of Mren. WMF hopes to implement a first phase of emergency measures soon, stabilizing the facade, dome supports, and collapsed portions of the walls. With a long-term commitment to the nearby Church of the Holy Redeemer and Ani Cathedral, WMF is pleased to be able to leverage its knowledge of working in the region at Mren, as well as continue our full collaboration with local authorities.
Hey!